Hello everyone, welcome! Today I will be ranking all of the art rares from Black Bolt and White Flare. Before we begin, I just want to say big shout out to all of the illustrators, all of the artists who worked on this set, or on both of these sets. So big shout out, big props to all the artists and the amazing teams and people that put their heart and soul into all of these cards. Now this ranking is just my opinion. Y'all are probably going to have a bunch of different opinions and I'd love to hear them down in the comments below. As the video goes along, let me know if you think a card should be higher or lower. First up, we've got Litwick. Litwick from Black Bolt. Now, Litwick, I think this is pretty cute. I think this is gonna go in A tier. I think it's very cute. I wish there was a little bit more story, but I love the ambiance of the card, this sort of nighttime kind of on a wall, medieval maybe, card, period. Now, next we have Simisear from White Flare. Now, some of these are not in order. This is just sort of the order that my computer ordered them in for whatever reason. So we'll be kind of jumping around between each set. Now, Simisear from White Flare, I like it because it's a monkey and I like the little treehouse going on, but honestly, this is gonna go in budget binder. I don't love the Simisear, Pansear, Simipour, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the monkeys. No, I think they're okay, but they're B, budget binder. I think there's much better cards in this set. Heatmore from White Flare. Now, I am a big fan of nature-y forest cards, and I like how he's blowing heat on the sort of stump, presumably to get the ants out so he can eat them, because he is an anteater. But I feel like the artwork could go a little bit further, so I'm gonna go with A, almost cooked. Lampent from Black Bolt. Now I pulled this one, and I think this one is an A. I think it almost cooked. It's missing something. I like how there's multiple of them and they're going around in different places. I just wish there was a little bit more happening specifically, as opposed to just them like floating in space. Chandelure from Black Bolt. Ooh, this is definitely giving Be Our Guest kind of vibes from Beauty and the Beast. I think this card is very beautiful. Again, this is A. It almost cooked. Is it gonna be our first S? No, I think there's. Oof, so cute. This Oshawott. Honestly, this is gonna be our first S. Smiling and screaming. This Oshawott card. I think all of these starters in this are incredible. Some of the other ones, like this DeWatt, I think it's cool. I am not the biggest DeWatt fan. I'm gonna put it in A because I love sort of the action of it, but to me there's something missing. Ooh, Larvesta, stunning artwork. I think I love this one and I love the artwork by Katsunori Sato. It's almost between A and S. I'm gonna go with A, only because there is the other Larvesta card, the Sleepy Larvesta card, that I actually prefer. So I'm gonna go with A, and the Sleepy Larvesta would be S, but it's not in this set, so. Now, the Samurott art rare from White Flare. This is stunning. This is honestly, I'm a big Samurott fan. The Samurott was, whenever I played the games, I've still got my Pokémon Black for the DS, and I'm sure if I booted it up, you would find a level 80-something Samurott, 100%. Honestly, I would smile and scream if I pulled this. Volcarona, wow, this is stunning. This is another S. The ambiance of this card is incredible. This like night forest, but she's glowing and like, amazing. Basculin, I don't like Basculin. But this card is kind of cool. It's almost like children's storybook. Honestly, I'm sure someone loves this card, but it couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Panpour. They're like cute together, and this card could be me, but budget binder. I think a lot of these Panpour, Ducklet. Sorry, I cut myself off with this stunning Ducklet. I think they do the water cards so beautifully, and this one, I love this angle from under the water. This is smiling and screaming for sure. It's honestly close to G. Well, no, it's definitely smiling and screaming. Simipour, almost cooked. This one's actually the only. I don't know. I don't remember, but I think this one it almost cooked. This is probably my favorite of the monkeys because I like how he's pulling a boat out for himself or herself, and it's pretty, and I love the artwork. The art style. Ooh, Sawana. This one's such an elegant card. Oh, I need this card. This one's another. These two, Ducklet and Sawana, both of them together. Oh, this one's so elegant with them flying over this river in like a modern city. Oh, Temple from Black Bolt. Oh, this one's actually very cute. I think something's missing. I think it's gonna go an A. A for me. Palpitoad. Ooh. This one's beautiful as well. And I like the rain. I like how he's licking the one raindrop and it's exploding. S. This is S tier. The Seismitoad from this set is honestly vanilla. Y'all know from watching my other ones, my other videos, that I'm not a fan of the Bing Chilling cards. I don't know why. The ice cream Pokemon, they couldn't be me, and they're for the streets. They are. I think this is our first F. Sorry. Shinji Kanda at it again. I think this one's. I'm like literally speechless. This might be our first G. I think this might be a goated card. I mean, I think all of Shinji Kanda is probably one of the best or my favorite illustrators ever. And I think our first goated card, the Seismitoad from Black Bolt. And right after it, we have an ice cream. F, sorry Vanillite. Sorry Yoko Hishida, you did a great job. I just hate Vanillish. And I don't know, I think, okay, Tortuga now. Moving on. I think it almost cooked. Here's why. I love water cards and underwater cards. And I think a bunch of these illustrators do them so well, but this is not my favorite one of them. Yeah. A. Vanillux. I can't put them all in F. That's not fair to them. And this one, honestly, it's not even C. I think it's B. I really like the ambiance. It's sort of, I don't know, it reminds me of like an old London town, and it's British. Something. Nice job, Aoki, illustrator. Oh, this Blitzel. Oh, this one, honestly. I need this. I'm desperate. He's like looking at his reflection in the water. Honestly, it's such a beautiful like little story. I know I say it a lot, but my favorite cards are the ones that tell a story. And this one, it's like he's looking at himself. Caracosta from Black Bolt. Honestly, I like the Tortuga better. It's not. This one's budget binder for me. Sorry. I don't. I like the art style, but I think It's budget. Some of these fish Pokemon, I don't know. Ooh, Zebstrika! Zebra on the beach! I think it's... And I think it almost... no. I think I smiled and I screamed when I pulled this. Cubchoo, very cute. It's a very cute Cubchoo. There's something about the snot in the nose that I don't know if I like, I'll be honest. I think for this one, budget binder. I think he's cute, but he's just sitting there. Joltik, oh, from White Flare. One of the best White Flare cards, I think. I think this one I'd smile and scream if I pulled this. He's so cute on the lamp. Beartic, honestly, couldn't be me. I'm not a Beartic fan. I think it's just a polar bear with like an ice beard. And he's just on an iceberg. Galvantula, art rare, pretty. Yeah, pretty. I think this is a budget binder. Like, I like it. I like it. But I don't love it. Cryogonal, ooh. It's like a lonely winter world. This reminds me of the Doctor Who episodes with the Ood. Like the Ood world. I like it. I think it almost cooked. I think it's missing something. Some other storytelling part of it. Yeah, Stunfisk. I'm sorry, guys. Stunfisk gang, my heart goes out to you because I feel bad that you like Stunfisk. And this one's going to be our first cursed. I don't like... This one's scary. This one's very scary. Emolga. Cute. I think this is budget binder. I think it's just like a cute card. And for me, I need more than just cuteness. Woobat. Another cute card. I think it's pretty. Another cute and pretty card. I like the coloring. Swoobat. Alright, this one's better. I don't like the art style, but I like that they're kind of mating. And I think this storytelling, I think it almost cooked. I think maybe if it had a different art style and then maybe it would almost be an S, but I think it almost cooked. Dynamo, cute. Oh, this reminds me of like the art style of Animal Well. The game, Donkey's game, Animal Well. This reminds me so much of that art style. I think I'm gonna go with almost cooked. So we're filling up A. I think there's something missing, but I really love it. Electric! I pulled this one. This one I do have. My girlfriend, she loves this one. I am not partial to this one. Honestly, this one could... Actually, no, it's budget binder. I think there's something missing, and I also don't really love the art style. I'm gonna put a budget. She would probably put it in S, but she's not here, so. Sigilif. This one's pretty. I like this sort of coloring, these sort of like clay New Mexico coloring. I really like the art style and the creativity. I think there's something missing with it, so it's gonna go with A. Almost cooked. Electros. Budget binder. I really like the art style, but to me there's not a whole lot going on. He's just at A, waterfall, and Yamask. This one's interesting as well. I really love the artwork of these ruins. I think there's something missing. I think it almost cooked. Cofagrigus. This is really interesting. I really like the angle and how he's just like reaching out and like almost attacking the viewer. Let's do... I think it's B for me, honestly. I think this background, I think I would like to see more about what's going on instead of just these abstract kind of shapes. Thunderous! He's racing down from the heavens. I think it almost cooked. I would like to see what he's racing down towards. Gothita. She's like, was that me? Was that me? And for that, she's not going in A, she is going in S. She's so cute. Munna, with these two Pidovs. Wow. This one's so beautiful. She's like levitating out into the sky. This one's stunning, beautiful. Miki Kudo, I love it. Gothorita. Now, I don't love this sort of like high school theme, this like high school, like edgy. I get it, it totally works for Gothorita. I just don't, I think it's budget binder. I'm not a fan. Now Masharna, this one's beautiful. This one, I don't think it's as captivating for me as the Mona. I think it's very beautiful. I'm gonna put it in A. It almost cooked. Now this card, honestly, Ikedasaki, this one's a masterpiece. I don't know why it reminds me so much of something that maybe from Twin Peaks. I know that or even it's like Twin Peaks, Evangelion, or Evangelion. I don't know how you pronounce it. I don't know why. I just love it so much. It's not going into 8. Honestly, and you know what? For me, I think this is one of the greatest cards they've ever made. Solosis is not one of the greatest cards I've ever made. I think it's cute, but not my favorite. Budget binder. Duosion. I love the art style. I think I definitely prefer this art style to the one to like the one we just saw for Solosis. It's gonna go in A. I think I wish maybe there's a little bit something more frillish. Ooh, pretty. Why is this one's smiling, this one's sad? I almost wish their expressions were switched. Like this one was smiling, going away, and this one was sad that one's going away. And then right now their expressions don't really make that much sense to me visually. I'm gonna go with B. And I also wish, yeah, I'm gonna go with B. Reuniclus, cute. I think it almost cooked. I have this one, I pulled this one. It's not my favorite Reuniclus card, that's why it's not an S. The other Reuniclus card, I would put an S. The one from, I think it's Temporal, no, is it Temporal Forces? I don't know, I'll put it up here. This one I think is definitely S tier. This one is A tier. Roggenrola, these are cute. They're all sort of like marching together and this one fell over. That one's so cute. I don't love Roggenrola, but I really like this car. I think it's almost cooked. For me, it almost cooked. Boldor, a rock Pokemon in a cave. Simple, budget binder. Elgium, wow, I love this card. I think this one's beautiful. It's like the New Mexico desert. It's these purples, these so like trippy. Honestly, it's not A, it is S. This one's beautiful. Behem, this one's another beautiful one. Is it the same illustrator? No, different. This one's Aya Kusube. The other one was Masako Tomi. Behem. I think it almost cooked. I think it's, no, honestly, A or S. It's in between A and S. I'm gonna put it in A for now. Gigalith. This one's like causing a big explosion, earthquake, rock thing. I'm gonna throw this one in A. I think it almost cooked. Something's missing. I want to see what it's destroying. Golett, I pulled this one as well. I think it's cute, but I don't know. There's something lonely about it that I actually really like. You know what? I'm going to put it in A. I actually really like the loneliness of it, but I wish there was something more specific about what was going on. Ooh, this sock. I love this sock. I think it's so cinematic. And for those of you that didn't know, sock is actually based off of a karate fighter. And this totally reminds me of some sort of karate movie, and I pulled this actually. And so I was very happy. I smiled and I screamed. Incredible. This Archon, or Archon, I like what it's doing with this sort of children's, almost like children's construction paper, but it couldn't be me. I think there are people who really like it. I don't. No, honestly, it's B. It's Budget Binder. There's something about it that I do like, but Golurk. This one reminds me very much of the Iron Giant. I think this almost cooked. I think this one's A. Beautiful Archeops. This one, again, Budget Binder. I think there could be something more specific going on. Whoa, Drillbur. He's jumping out of a hole. I don't know, there's something about it that I don't love. I don't know, to me it's like kind of cursed, but also kind of couldn't be me. Honestly, couldn't be me. It's not super cursed. Ooh, this Mian Fu. Very meditative. I like it, I think it's pretty. I think it almost cooked. Timber. Construction. I like how he's yelling at everyone. I think this one, it almost cooked. I don't love the art style, but I love what's going on. Girder. Again, I think this one, it's the same sort of, I like the story of it. No, actually, this one's B. You can tell they're building, but they're just smiling, and I wish there was something more specific about their... This Mianxia, this one's stunning with this sort of water arc and the splash here and the Mindfoo's here. Wow. This goes in S. Honestly, another borderline G. Wow, look at all that we have left. We have a lot left. This is a long video. For those of you who have made it this far, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Conkeldurr. I'm gonna throw this one in Budget Binder. I wish there was something more specific. Terrakion. Let's see. I think this almost cooked. I think there could be something. Purloin. Honestly, budget. No. Budget. No, A. It almost cooked. I think this is cute. It's a cute cat. Throw. I think it almost cooked. It's not as beautiful as the sock, but I like how it's like you discovered it and it's like, whoa. It's almost like a bouncer. Dwebble, oh, he's looking at himself in the glass. Not B. Dwebble is going into S. I need this card so bad. Oh, this one's stunning. I love the artwork by Matazo on this one. This is not in C. It's not even, it may even be in G. Honestly, let's throw it in G. I think this is one of the most beautiful. It's like lounging in the tree and looking down, and we have these, are these little starlings or piedoves? I think they're piedoves. Wow. Crustle. I'm not a big Crustle person. I'm gonna throw this in B. I think it's cute. I like the Dwebbles though. You know what? It almost cooked. No, it's B. For me, it's B. Scraggy, oh, he's collecting the berries. For me, I don't love Scraggy either. I think another Budget Binder. Landorus, he's like, you have crossed onto my domain, or something like that. I don't know. This one, I don't love Landorus or Thundurus really. B. Scrafty. He's at a vending machine. I don't love this art style, and I don't love Scrafty. This one is unfortunately couldn't be me. So sorry. Trubbish, he found a gem or something, or like a water. I love this one. I think this one's so. I think this one's S. I think this one's so beautiful. He's so happy because he found a gem. Venipede. This one's another S. I think I love how he's looking into the pond. I wish I could see his reflection though, but no. Garbodor. He's coming out of the sewers. Budget. Whirlipede. Just whirling through the storm. I don't love this art style. These very like thick, bold lines. I like the action of it though, but for me, I think B. Budget Binder. B and A are kind of filling up right now. Oof. Scolipede, very imposing. But I think it almost cooked. Zorua. This one's another one that almost cooked. I think it's very beautiful. but not an S for me. I think it's cute. Sandile is an S though. I love this coloring. It's almost like Mad Max coloring, but so cute, his big eyes. And she's right over here in the corner. They're just looking out above the water in the desert. And there's a bunch more. I'm like desperate for this card. Zoroark. I think this one's pretty. I love these sort of cool tones that it's got going on. I think this one almost cooked. This one's A for sure. Dino, same. I think this is also an A. I like it. I think it's very pretty. I like this sort of desolate forest kind of thing. This Krokorok, I don't love this sort of lens flare idea. I didn't really like it on the, I think it was the Zamazenta from Destined Rivals. I'm gonna put that card right here. This card. I don't love these lens flare ideas that they do. Crocodile. Budget binder. I think it's cool. It's like another Mad Maxy kind of one. Zweilous. Another B. I think it's cute, but he's just smiling, jumping up at you. Pharaoh Seed. Now this one, I think. I don't know, they're all in this cave in the sunlight. I think this is stunning artwork by Nurikabe. I think this one's an S. And the other one, it's Evolution, Fair with Thorn. I think this is also an S, and we'll see it soon. Vullaby, Good Morning. Vullaby at Dawn. I think this one almost cooked. I don't love the art style. It almost looks like it's like a cutout. These are all cutouts. But I think if it had a different art style, then maybe. Boom, Pharaoh Thorn. I love this one, how it's interacting with the trees. You can really, there's a sense of like movement or an imposing sense of presence that this card gives. Wow. Mandibuzz. This one, I think it's an A. I think they almost cooked with it. I love this sort of sunrise or sunset aspect of it. Or no, I guess it's probably sunset because the Vullaby is sunrise. Yeah. Escavalier, for me, budget. There's not a whole lot going on. I think it's pretty though. Clink, gear Pokemon, couldn't be me, honestly. But I think it... Same with the Clang. I do like the artwork, but I'm just not a big fan of Clink and Clang. Pawniard. It's like... Oh, it's like sharpening its sword and in the rocks, and it's like, wow, now I'm sharp. I think it's B for... No, I like the story of it, but there's something about it that's a little bit simple for me. Bisharp, honestly, couldn't be me. I don't know, there's something about this card that I don't love. I think, yeah, there's like 2 of them, but maybe the art style, it's very 3D, which I'm not a fan of. This Clang Clang by Yukamori. Yukamori has that art style of like the Play-Dohs. A lot of people like it. I am not the biggest fan. I think it couldn't be me, but for some people, it could be for them. Now the Cobalion is it's like beautiful. Honestly, it is another B. It's B for beautiful, but he's just looking up at the sky, and that's really it. Let's see. Oh, Durant. Ooh, a lot of people like this one. I do too. Yeah. I'm gonna go with A. It almost cooked. Then the Axew. I think this one's cute, but I don't know. He's just kind of, he's like looking up at this leaf or up beyond it. I don't know. I think it's all right. Druddigon. Oh, I think this one's beautiful. I don't love Druddigon, but I love this storytelling of how she's basking in the glow of the warmth of the sun. It A. Oh, this Fracture. Oh, this one's beautiful. I think this one's finally an S. Back to having an S. I think that's him putting his foot in the footprint of his mom or something. incredible. I love it. From S to Cursed, I don't like Pat Rat and the other one, which we're about to get to. It's so scary. Haxorus, honestly, this one's budget binder for me. I think it's cool, but there could be more. Watchhog, I don't like Watchhog. This one's for the streets. It's not as bad as the other one, the Pat Rat, but it's pretty terrible. I don't like Watchhog. I do like, I don't know. The Lillipup, people are gonna hate me for this, but I'm putting this one in B because I think it's cute. No, you know what? People won't hate me. I'm gonna put it in A. I think it almost cooked. No, yeah. It almost cooked, but I would either smile or scream if I got it, but not both. Pidove, cute. This one almost cooked. I wish we could see more of the environment of what's going on, like why they're all crowding around. Oh no, wait, they're all sleeping except for the one that's awake. I still think A. Herdier. B, budget binder. Tranquil. Honestly, I wish we could see more of what they're doing. Like, what is it on the ground that they're excited about? Or maybe they're just dancing. B. No, you know what? A. It almost cooked. I think this one's beautiful. Stoutland. It's giving like English sort of garden, like London old-time garden, Scottish garden vibes. Not B. A. I think it almost cooked. I love the art style, and I pulled that one too. Ooh. Now this one. It's the male visiting the female, because I think the males have more plumage, or like more, oh, that one, I love this one, and they're like in love. It's not going into Cursed, it's not going into B. There's so many, I have to scroll. This one I think is, I mean, honestly, I just love this card, G. This one's goated. And Arduino. I like what they were doing. It just budget. It actually could be me. It could be me. I think it'd be cute to have this one. This Rufflet, budget. Honestly, you know what? I'm throwing the Audino and it almost cooked. I actually really like it. The Rufflet, B. Yep. Braviary. I think it almost cooked. I love this art style, almost monochromatic except for the Braviary. I think it almost cooked. I'd like to see what it's trying to get or what its goal is. This Minccino, I don't love the art style. I think it's gonna go to budget. I think it's just cute on a bench. This Cinccino is very cute as well. It's not going into B. I think I'm gonna put it into A. It's very elegant, very fluffy, very elegant in like a modern living room. I love it. Next, Tornadus. This is for some reason, the only picture I could get of this card. It's pretty low res, but I can already tell. This one, honestly, is B, budget binder. I think it's cool, but ooh, Superior SAR. Why is this one so big? This one, I think, is, it's like a low S, high A. I'm gonna put it in S, just because I think it's a low S. Whimsicott, so cute. I think this one almost cooked. I did pull this one. I'm gonna throw it in A. Almost cooked. I wish there was something more going on, but I love this lighting, this orangey glow to her. Kyurem SAR. This one, another one, almost cooked. I think a lot of these SARs for me, they almost cooked. And I'm sure a lot of my opinion on all these cards will probably change when I see them in person. It's very different seeing them in person, because in person you have a lot of the texture, you get to see all of the patterns and everything, as opposed to an image. But right now this one almost cooked. This Reshiram EX SAR, that one's beautiful. I think it's definitely S tier. Honestly, it's probably G tier. I think this is, same with this Keldeo. No, this one's high S tier. I think this one's high S tier. Is Keldeo legendary? I don't know. Great question. I don't know too much about Keldeo. Oh, and the Zekrom. I pulled this one. I was so lucky and I pulled this one. This one is going into definitely S, definitely G. Yeah. I think the Zekrom and Reshiram are some of the two greatest cards ever made. This Jellicent is not. I think this is our first SAR that's going into B. Sorry. I'm sure. I think for this one, right now looking at it, I think it's gonna go in B, but if I see it in my hand in person with the texturing and everything, it probably will move to A, but right now B. Ooh, Meloetta. Beautiful, elegant music Pokemon SAR. S. S4 SAR. That's where Meloetta is going. This Excadrill, I think it's another S. I think it's beautiful. There's a mood that's captured very, very well with that one. This Hydreigon SAR, stunning. Yeah, like you can hear the thunder cracking, you can feel and see the rain, all the action. This one's S tier for sure. Buffalint, I think that's our second one that's in B tier. I don't love this one, sorry. Genesect EX SAR. This one's A, I think it almost cooked. I wish we could see more. Maybe if they zoomed out a little bit and more of what was happening around. But I really think it's pretty cool. A. Hilda from White Flare. B. No, I think it A. I think it almost cooked. It almost cooked. Ends Plot. This one I think is high A, maybe low S. Maybe honestly S, actually. I think low S. This one's beautiful. I love sort of the blurry background. Oof, of course. I think these two as a throwback, or it's like an update to those other ones. I think the other ones are like an A, but they upgraded to a GOAT with this set. Yeah, both of these. The Reshiram and the Zekrom. These are incredible. I'm desperate for these, but they're so expensive. They're like 300 each. Swaddle, let's see. Swaddle, we're kinda, Swaddle, art rare. I think it almost cooked. I think it's cute. I like the dewdrops. No, you know what? I think it's S. I think it's very cute. Snivy. Let's see. I think it's A. I think it almost cooked. Servine. This one also, I think, almost cooked. No, I think they're both S. No, you know what? I think they're both A. I think there's better nature ones. Swadloon. This one's another A. I think I like how cute it is, but it's almost there. This Levani. Aww. This one's another A. I think. I don't know. I love the mom aspect of it with all of its Swadloon. You know what? Actually, I think it's S. I was about to say I don't love the art style, but I actually really like it. I think it's very calm and peaceful and children's storybook. Pansage. This one's A. I think it almost cooked. It's not there yet, but almost. Cottony. I think this one's budget. Budget binder. Simus Age. Budget. I just saw the Deerling. She's so beautiful. She's going into S. I really need this Deerling and the Saucebuck. Whenever we get to the Saucebuck, there's a Saucebuck right here. And another Deerling. Oh my gosh. The more I look at these cards, the more details I find. Petalil. For me, budget. I think she's just cute. She's sitting there and just like, I'm a cute girl. Lilligant. I think this one is an A. This one's definitely an upgrade. I think I would like to see more. No, you know what? It's an S. I think they really captured the essence of Lilligant perfectly with this card. And this Sawsbuck, oh, this one's, I love it when they're like sleeping. It almost looks like a photograph or something. This one's S for sure. Is it G? I don't know. S definitely. Maractus couldn't be me. I actually like the Maractus from Journey Together better. Sue me. Shelmet is drinking from a hose. It almost cooked. No. Yeah, it almost cooked. I think it's cute. Oh, there's Pydos everywhere in these cards. Period. Selgor. It's not C. I think it almost cooked. I'd like to see. I like this art style. I think this art is very beautiful, but I think it almost cooked. Carablast. For me, honestly, budget binder. It almost looks like it could be a Shinji Kanda, but different. I think it's cute. Same with this Fungus. Fungus B, budget binder. I think it's cute. Oh, I love this Virizion card, and especially in person, it shines so beautifully. I think it's this one's high S, maybe honestly G. I love this Virizion. And next to the Lipard, it almost looks like they're two halves of the same tree, or almost. I don't know if you see. Among Us. For me, not budget. I think it almost, no, I think it's S. I really like this one. I really like the mushroom Pokemon. Tepig he's playing in the autumn leaves. Let's put her where she belongs, in S. So cute. Pignite is eating apples, and it's like, hey, what are you looking at? I'm just eating some apples. So we're going to throw the Pignite into S. Love it. Next, Victini. Cute. This one's another S one. I like that. No, honestly, it's high A. No, low S. I'm gonna throw it into S. Low S, high A. After Victini, Darumaka. I pulled this one. Let's throw this one into budget binder. I think it's cute, but it's just like a big orange egg on a pillow. And the Embor with some volcano in the back. I think this one's nice. I think it almost cooked though. I think it's A. I think I would, I want to see more maybe of what it's fighting or what it's doing there on this mountain. Right now it's just a big flaming pig on a mountain, but I want to see why. Obviously it's fighting, but I just want to see more. Darmanitan with a bunch of Darumakas. He's like destroying the forest. Wow. I think it almost cooked. I'm not a big fan of Darmanitan, but I love what it's doing in this photo. Panseer couldn't be me. No, actually, I like it. Budget binder. Very cute, grabbing the berry. And finally, we are ending with the Victini black and white rare. And y'all already know where this is going. Not S. This is a goated card for sure. Well, that was it. There's a link in the description if you want to use this tier list. I know this was a long video, but thank you so much if you stuck all the way through. I really appreciate it, and I hope you got to see a bunch of the cool new art from all of these amazing illustrators. I'm so excited for Black and White to release in English in about a month, but hopefully we can see it in stores. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace!